Alrighty, so simplifying and reducing fractions is just an easier way of writing the exact same thing. So we've kind of talked about this before. So 5/10 is the exact same as 1/2. And just like how you watched the video before, it's because when you have a puzzle or pieces of something that it's broken up into two and you only have one of them, that's the exact same thing as breaking it up into 10 pieces and coloring in 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you see how the same amount has been taken out? Half of that pizza has been taken out. So, or you have half of your puzzle pieces, right? So there's easier ways to write fractions. Now, when you're trying to do this in your calculator and with problems, when you're with fractions, we're going to talk through how to use it in your calculator. But first, I wanted to show you what he was talking about in the video with the factors. So the reason that simplifying works is because a way we can make 5 with multiplying is by doing 1 times 5, right? 1 times 5 is 5. And a way we can make 10 is by doing 2 times 5. Notice that the top and the bottom both have a 5 in common. And if we were to get rid of those 5s, you're left with 1/2. So that's why simplifying works, is because when you break down these numbers into terms of what they are being multiplied made out of, you can get the reduced fraction version. Okay, so if you were to take, let's say, 12/16, a way you can make 12 is by, let's do a different color. You can do 12, can be 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4 make 12, and a way we can make 16 is 4 and 4. Notice that they both have a 4 in common. So I can get rid of one of the 4s because they have it in common. And so the reduced or simplified form of 12/16 would be 3/4, because that's what I have left. Now, when you're doing problems in your calculator, you're going to be doing things like 2/5 times -1, let's do 4/10. Okay, and with our steps with multiplying, we're just going to multiply straight across. We're going to give that negative to the top number. Okay, that's your easiest way to deal with it. And so we're going to have 2 times -4, which gives us -8. And then we're going to multiply our bottom numbers, which would be 5 and 10. That gives us 50. Okay, now you can see when you do it like that, which is what I want you to do on the climbing game, I want you to practice multiplying it by hand, but then I want you to practice typing the fraction into your calculator to see if it has a reduced or a simplified form. So if we check this guy, 8 can be made by 2 and 4, okay, and 50 can be made by 10 and
She walked this way.
let's do 2 and 25. Okay, so if we reduce those, we're left with 4/25. Okay, and it's negative, so we're going to have -4 and 25ths. Now, a way you can do this on your calculator is by just going ahead and typing it in. So if you type in your answer right there of -8/50, and you just push enter, it will give you that reduced version as the answer. So this right here is your answer simplified. Okay, now if you're typing in the problem as a whole into your calculator, so your problem right here was 2/5 times -4/10. If we just type that into our calculator, it will give you (-4/10), it will give you the simplified version automatically of the (-4/25). Okay?